Good afternoon, YouTubers. Benjamin Youngman here, 25th of October 2019. Just doing a one-year review of my initial stock pick of the company A2 Milk, ticker code A2M. Now, this video is not financial advice. Don't rely upon this video as financial advice. It most certainly is not. I'm not qualified to give financial advice, nor do I want to. This video is simply for entertainment value. It's discussing topics about stocks that I'm interested in and that I may be invested in or maybe on my watch list on the Australian Securities Exchange primarily. Before making any financial decisions, seek financial advice from a qualified financial planner. Do your own research, your own homework, and only make decisions based on your own objectives and goals. Do not go and pick a stock because I talk about it. That's the last thing you want to do. Now, back in September 2018, I did a video on A2 Milk as my stock pick of the month. Back then in September 2018, when I did the video, the company was trading at a stock price of $11.87. Today, A2 Milk is trading at $11.94. So in exactly 1 year, there's almost been no movement, but if you look back over the course of the last 12 months, there's been some significant spikes. The stock rose to an all-time high of $17.13 back in July, 30th of July this year, and it's been coming down again ever since then. It currently sits at $11.94. So again, relatively unchanged since the video I did just over 12 months ago. Market cap of 8.71 billion. ASX ranking number 56 out of just under 2,300 companies listed on the Australian Securities Exchange. It's had a 1 year return, says 31% versus the ASX 200, 12.5%. We both know it's a little bit lower than that since September 2018. A2 Milk Company back in August released its financial results. Had total revenue of 1.3 billion, which was up 41%. EBITDA of 413 million, which was up 46%, and net profit after tax of 287.7 million, which was up 47% on the prior year. Now, the year before that, A2 Milk had grown at over 100% for a 10-pat, and I believe it was total revenue as well, if I remember correctly, but it had grown significantly. It's unsustainable for a company to grow up more than 100% every year in perpetuity. At some point, as the company matures, that growth momentum may slow slightly, but for 47% increase in NPAT in the previous financial year, that's still an astonishing result. There aren't many companies on the ASX 200 that reported more than 40% NPAT growth. It's in a select few of companies that have been able to do that, but I think the market has high expectations of A2 Milk given its previous growth. It has a price to earnings ratio today of 31. Back when I did the video last year, I didn't actually note down the price to earnings, but I have been watching this stock for a long time, and it usually trades historically up, over 50 times price to earnings or a lot higher. So trading at 31 times price to earnings, I think it's definitely fair value now. And if it grows at sort of 30 to 40% again over the next year, you're looking at a potential forward price to earnings ratio of about 20 to 22 for next financial year based on this current price. I think there's great value in the stock right now. I always say this, it could go a little bit lower than 11.94. If you're a technical investor, over the last, 4 or 5 months, it has looked very bearish, and it continues to remain bearish on the charts. So if you want to wait till it dips a bit lower before making a purchase, that's fine. I'm happy to kind of start to accumulating it now. Any price under $12 to me seems like great value. So I'm happy to continue to accumulate it in the meantime and dollar cost average it as it continues this probably short to be lived bear run that it's currently on. That doesn't make a lot of sense if you're a technical investor. That sounds stupid if you're a technical investor. But I trust in the stock and the company. I go for the fundamentals. A2 Milk is a very, very strong company still. Just an update on its UK expansion. It's decided to pull back and exit its UK investments and focus more on the here we go. Growth of UK liquid milk remains challenging. I'm just reading from the investor presentation notes here for A2 Milk. It says here, we have made the decision to exit our UK liquid milk operations as we believe there is significant value to be realised by consolidating our market focus and strengthening our presence in our core regions of China and US. The business is winding down over the first half of 2020 in the UK. It is important to note that the decision does not preclude us from pursuing UK or European markets at some stage in the future for liquid milk or other nutritional products. Infant nutrition customers transferred to our China and Asia segment from financial year 20. So the Chinese infant formula market is 6.8% of the market they own over there now. It was previously 5% in my last video, so it's still growing. And their expansion into the US is going very well, over 160% impact growth in the, over 106% revenue growth in the US in the last financial year. Still forking out a fair bit of money to expand in the US and expand their awareness in the US. So not yet profitable in the US, though growing strongly. So China and the US seems to be their predominant markets that they're still attacking. The company's financials are very healthy. I think the market's, like I said, got high expectations of A2 Milk at the rates it's been growing in the past. And while still growing very strongly, when they released their results in August of a 47% NPAT growth, the stock actually got dumped. Sellers kicked into gear and dumped the stock, and it started going bearish from, I think it was around $16 back in August, just over 50. Yeah, $16 back in August, $15. And when the report came out, it just started getting sold off. Like I say, it's under $12 today. I think there's great value in the company. I'm a long-term holder. I've bought some more recently on the pullback, and I'll continue to buy more if it continues to pull back, and even as it continues to build again. A2 Milk video's gone on long enough. Fundamentals are relatively unchanged since what they were last year. Balance sheet, is very strong. No debt. $400 million in cash. A2 Milk, A2M. Quick 1 year review on the stock. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments below. I'll put in a couple of links below for the financials and also for last year's video, so you can compare notes. Have a great day on the 25th of October. Happy investing, and don't give up on A2 Milk if you're a long-term kind of holder, buy and hold kind of investor. This is one of the best companies, I think, on the ASX still. Enjoy your weekend, and I shall do another clip soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.